Selling options with the VIX, part 2. If you have not seen the original video, I'm gonna be putting a link to that original video right up in this corner, and it's gonna pop up at the 1 minute mark of this video. You can watch that video to get a better idea of the full strategy of what's going on. This is going to be a video that that original video was made November 23rd. I put on all these positions that we're selling options off the VIX, and that video, when I originally put these on, explains how that strategy works, and it's going to be popping up right now. Boom. You can come back and watch that. I put it at 1 minute mark just so it'd be easy to remember. Right? So you can go through and watch this video and then go back and watch that one. So most of these trades here are done with that. And this one right now, Apple sold this leap January 25, 17 January 25 expiration at the 180 strike price, and that's up a little less than $800. Amazon, basically same expiration period, strike price is a little higher, 190, sold the same day, and that one's only up 123. Citibank, 99.50. Coin was something different. H&R Block, something different. Intel, it's up $4. Microsoft, up 165. Netflix, negative 247.50. Nvidia, negative 90. SoFi, up $1.50. SPX is a call spread, and that's up 165. Excuse me, $1,675. Woo, that was hard to say. SPY, something different. Tesla, up $850. So one thing that I learned from this is that I'm gonna continue with this strategy, but what I'll do is I'm basically gonna focus on these high-priced stocks. So for example, SoFi, that one, I would never do that again. So we'll just create a closing order real quick and try to. How much did I sell that for? SoFi, we originally sold it for 7 cents. Let's just see if we can get closed out at $5. Make that good till cancel. Just to clean it up. Intel, right? This would not be one that I would do it again. Just too low priced, right? Intel's down to like what was it, low 30s, high. Look at this. It's at $26. I sold this call at with a 70 strike price. It's only made $4, right? What I sell that? 10 cents. So same thing. We'll close this out. We'll see if I can see if we can close it out for 6 tomorrow or whenever. Like, I'm not. Doesn't really matter. This is a paper trading account, and just trying to clean up some stuff and then focus on the stocks that I would potentially use going forward. Citibank, it's another one. I don't see much of a point. Brought in the original trade is going to bring in $229, and it's up 99. So how much did so 229? Let's close this out and see if we can close that out for see if we can go with 138. So I think those are the low priced ones. Okay, so Apple, this is one that I'm potentially looking at continuing to test this strategy out on basically these higher price stocks. Amazon. The ones that really interest me though the most is, would be Tesla and Apple. And it's not, you know, there was a time when this was negative. Actually, it wasn't like almost $1,000 gain. It was negative. But what I like about this is, look, I brought in almost $2,000 originally, right? So let's do a closing order for that. Close this out. Originally brought in 1930. We got the mark. Let's see if we can close this out at yeah, we'll go for 1075. The thing, and then this isn't really tying up too much buying power, right? You got about 2,500. Apple, a little less than 3,000. Look at this, SPX. It's tying up $20,000 of buying power. So even though this has been the most lucrative trade per one contract, it's probably not the most capital efficient in, I mean, depend on your account size, right? Variety of things. But some of them I'm just gonna let play out a little more and see what happens over time with them. If you're after you watch that first video, it shows you you know, how to basically get how to do it in general, and something else that, depending on your brokerage account that you're using, you could do something like, let's say something like this. Watch in one. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna pause this and I'll be right back. All right. So I just reorganized all those different charts. I eliminated a bunch of them, left it with 2. On one of them, each of them are 6 months from left to right, and each candle is 1 day. Right? Okay, great. And I got the VIX on one side, and then whatever stock that you're potentially looking at. So this whole strategy, watch that other video, but in general, like when the VIX is low, you're selling call options. When the VIX is high, you're selling put options. Watch that video to get a better idea of the mechanics of it. But this is one way that you could potentially be comparing the VIX to certain equities that you might want to sell on. So whatever it might be. Again, these low price stocks, they're probably not ideal to do it, but just throwing this in there so you see this stays the same, and this would change. Now let's say if you're like, that's pretty cluttered, so let me show you another way you might be able to do it. So what I did here should be pretty obvious. I changed this from candlesticks to line chart, and you know, with hindsight, maybe I would do a different color or whatever, but anyways, so we see lately the VIX has been going down, and it's pretty easy to see that Ford has been going up. Let's look for something with W. How about Walmart? Let's grab that one. So we see Walmart's. This is still 1 day, so Walmart's going up, VIX going down today. The VIX generally, this is we're looking at 1 year, right? So you see, we could potentially put some sort of moving average on here or something to see, you know, in relations high or low. But just looking at this really quickly, high in the last year has been 63. Low has been 19. So we're more in the low range of the VIX. So we could potentially look at selling call options far out of the money, leap call options on particular equities, assuming the risk reward lines up, assuming it's suitable for you. Again, it's not financial advice. It is not a recommendation. It is a recommendation to paper trade it and learn it and see if it's really suitable for you. Also sometimes what you can do. Hey, thanks for your patience with that. And so what we have now is we're still looking at Walmart in green, and we got the VIX here in purple. So VIX is low, and you could potentially be looking at at doing that. Which way is which way works best for you is something that you want to figure out. Me personally, I don't mind doing it this way. I kind of like that. So play with it. Watch that other video. And it's a strategy that's worth looking into more and worth figuring out, like, what are the little nuances that you need to do. Do it in a paper trading account, and put the time into dialing it into your particular account size and lifestyle and all these different things. And it's worth it. It's a good strategy to know how to do. You'll really like it. And also, please consider, of course, subscribing to the YouTube channel, but checking out ihavesuccess.com. Download anything here that will be relevant to you, that you think would make your life better. Overall, if you're really just completely new, the mission of I Have Success is to help you begin your trading journey by learning how to sell cash secured put options in a way that allows me to grow and improve in the process. Why is that? Because as this yogi says, if you want to master something, teach it. So that's me, and I'm doing my best to master the market. And I think that selling cash secured put options on stocks that you don't potentially mind owning the rest of your life is a great way to get started. And furthermore, I really believe that if you have a internet connection, a bank account, and you spend money at least once a year, then you literally have no legitimate reason not to be increasing the value of your financial situation by at minimum selling cash secured put options. If you don't want to get into anything crazy like selling naked options out of the money based on the VIX, then don't. Do what I would consider to be pretty safe, secure, low risk. Sell cash secured put options on stocks you don't mind owning. And there's also a link in this. There's a playlist in this video. It's like selling trading options for beginners or something like that. If you want to learn more about that easy strategy, take a look at that. With that, you guys have a fantastic day. And if you feel like it, introduce yourself to me in the comments. And if you don't feel like introducing yourself and you just want to leave some, crappy comment to be argumentative or those type of things, I'll just probably delete it. I don't really have any interest in that. But if you do, if you have some interest in potentially, becoming online trading pals, then introduce yourself. Let's see if we might have similar personalities. We can do some Zoom stuff and try to make learning a team sport. Okay, aloha.